Hey gardeners, Florida Garden Gal here. Do you think you have what it takes to call yourself a gardening pro? This quiz has 20 multiple choice questions and a scoring system that will reveal your gardening level at the end. Let's dig in. When is the best time to plant cool season vegetables in Florida? Late summer, mid-spring, early winter, or fall? The answer is fall is the best time to plant cool season vegetables in Florida. Which nutrient is essential for promoting flower and fruit growth in plants? Nitrogen, phosphorus, calcium, or potassium? If you guess phosphorus, you are correct. That will promote flower and fruit growth in plant. What is the purpose of adding compost to the soil? Is it to improve drainage, add organic matter and nutrients, reduce soil acidity, or to repel those pesky pests? If you chose add organic matter and nutrients, you are correct. That is why we add compost. Which gardening tool is used to break up and aerate the soil? Is it a trowel, a rake, a hoe, or a spade? We use a rake to break up and aerate the soil. Which type of plant is commonly grown as a cover crop? Do we use lettuce, clover, zucchini, or sunflower? If you chose clover, you are correct. That is the commonly grown cover crop. What does full sun mean for a plant's light requirements? Is it 2 to 3 hours of direct sunlight, 4 to 5 hours, 6 to 8 hours, or is it 10 plus hours of shade? You are correct if you chose 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. What is the benefit of mulching your garden? Is it to keep weeds from growing, to retain soil moisture, to regulate soil temperature, or perhaps all the above? You guessed it, all the above are the reasons we mulch our gardens. What does pH measure in the soil? Is it measuring moisture content, acidity or alkalinity, nutrient availability, or perhaps soil texture? We measure the pH to check for acidity or alkalinity. Which companion plant is best for tomatoes? Basils, carrot, cabbage, or mint? You got it if you chose basil. That is the best companion plant for a tomato. What gardening practice helps prevent diseases caused by pathogens in the soil? Is it crop rotation, overwatering, mulching with plastic, or fertilizing weekly? If you chose crop rotation, you're doing great. What is hydroponics? Is that growing plants in sand, growing plants in water without soil, a method of pest control, or a type of fertilizer? Hydroponics is growing plants in water without soil, which is becoming more popular. What is the USDA hardiness zone system used for? Is it to identify soil types, determine plants' drought tolerance, knowing when to plant based on climate, or indicates fertilizer needs? It is knowing when to plant based on climate. What does deadheading a plant mean? Does it mean removing the roots, removing the dead flowers, cutting the main stem, or pruning all the leaves? When we deadhead, we remove the dead flowers. Which vegetable is considered a perennial in Florida? Tomato, carrot, asparagus, or lettuce? If you said asparagus, you're correct. That is considered a perennial in Florida. What is the primary reason to prune a plant? Is it to promote air circulation? To remove damaged or dead branches? To shape the plant? Or all the above? It's all the above. What is a common pest of broccoli and cabbage? Aphids, cabbage worms, spider mites, or all the above? And the answer is cabbage worms, very common to broccoli and cabbage. How deep should seeds typically be planted? An inch deeper than the seed's width, twice as deep as the seed's diameter, surface sown regardless of size, or 6 inches below the surface. If you chose twice as deep as the seed's diameter, you are correct. What is the benefit of using a rain barrel in the garden? Provides free water for irrigation, reduces storm water runoff, lowers water bill, or all the above? You are correct, all the above. So go get yourself a rain barrel. Which plant thrives in acidic soil? A hydrangea, lavender, rosemary, or blueberry? This could be a trick question. The answer is blueberry. They thrive best. What is succession planting? Is that growing plants in raised beds, staggering planting times, planting only one type of crop per season, or planting seeds close together? Succession planting is staggering planting times so you can harvest at multiple times. You've completed the garden trivia quiz. I hope you had as much fun playing it as I did sharing these questions with you. Whether you aced it or learned a few new tips along the way, the important thing is that you're growing your gardening knowledge, just like those plants you grow in your garden. So let's recap. If you scored 20 points, you're a gardening genius. If you scored 17 to 19, you're a green thumb extraordinaire. If you scored lower, don't worry. Every gardener starts as a beginner. The more you plant, the more you'll learn. So now it's your turn. Share your score in the comments below and let us know your favorite gardening tip or your dream plant to grow now. Before you go, don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more gardening tips and quizzes, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for joining me on this gardening adventure. Keep planting, keep growing, and keep blooming. Until next time, happy gardening.